Hello everybody, hope you've had a good day. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Return to Grace, or if you are new, welcome. And as always, if you're not enjoying, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Be very much appreciated, it's always helpful. But let's get going in the storm and get going up the mountain.
Sorry, boss. I'm keeping my comm device.
You may not live to regret this, but countless billions in the solar system will.
Another one. And also, here's effects. Can I do that? The storms are just a lot louder than I would like.
Hello? Must be interference from the storm.
Can I have my beep beep again?
Adie,
Alan?
where are you?
I was right, Alan. I found Grace.
You need to return immediately, Adie. Your oxygen must be dangerously low.
I'm good, Alan.
You need to listen to me.
If I'd listened to you, we wouldn't have made it past Mars.
Wait, did you say Grace is still active?
Not exactly, but I'm working with her oldest service to try to bring her back online.
Well, one of these servers is actively blocking me.
I can guess which one.
You need to get back.
Alan? Alan?
No, you're not going to allow me to... Oh, I can.
You're not considering climbing across that structure, are you?
Oh.
Do I have a choice?
There is also a path that descends into the canyon. It looks well worn and preserved over time.
Yeah, let's go to
Might be
canyon.
sheltered and safe.
Let's just go canyon.
Boring.
The funicular structure looks faster. And more fun.
Don't tease, Adie. The walk will give you time to think. And perhaps a chance for us to talk.
Alright, let's talk.
I'm not doing the high wire act in this storm.
Oh man.
Yeah, in fairness, if it
How do you know where
wasn't
this is
where it
headed?
was, I probably would do
I
it.
don't. But it must eventually make its way to the other side of the canyon. Where else would it be leading?
That's not what you wanted you to say. You need to
It's
say it's
certainly
going to
more
go over there.
sheltered here. So, what did you want to talk about?
Why is it so important that you activate Grace?
It's widely believed that recovering Grace would recover thousands of years of knowledge lost to the Dark Age.
Yeah, that
This looks like an old colonial
would be
language.
true, yeah.
That's strange. I don't recognize the dialect.
Translates roughly to Grace is love.
Grace is alive.
You've come all this way at great personal risk in search of knowledge?
Why not?
Without enough fuel or oxygen to go home.
I'm a committed academic.
What do you really want from Grace?
I'm not sure. This is Martian.
What does it say?
It says, let her rest.
As in leave her alone? People wanted her to go away?
Or didn't want her disturbed. You know, we don't let AI make any important decisions anymore. But most of the decisions that humans make are pretty awful.
Yep.
You don't think AIs are capable of making bad decisions?
Oh, no, they are.
I just hoped Grace might be better. I don't have plans to return because I don't have anything to return to.
Aw.
I can thank human decisions for that.
Aw. Green whoop. Got another writing anywhere? Writing, hello. Hello. Oh, no writing. Boo. That looks promising. A rock
At
bar.
least to honor Grace, I wonder.
Or to leave one's mark for other travelers to see?
Vanity, at its most basic. Don't we all desire to leave something behind?
I'm surprised a formation like that could remain standing for so long.
They're
And
quite
you're
heavy
familiar
rocks.
with the language on the stone carvings. These must have been left long after Grace shut down. People kept coming. Zealots, maybe.
Or curious explorers like yourself?
Hey, do you think I've been activated before? And hung out with other explorers and did cool stuff with them, but now I don't remember?
That's a pretty deep thought, pal.
Yeah.
I would have.
So you were saying that something happened to your family that you think an AI could have prevented?
It was a shuttle crash with a human pilot. There was, an instrument malfunction during launch, and she panicked.
Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a day. I could have
Sorry,
saved it, yeah.
dear.
It's okay, Mom.
Were you ever able to forgive this pilot?
Not quite yet.
I know the feeling. Fuck forgiveness. Oh, is that where I would have...
How much farther?
It's another 50 meters to the base of the lighthouse.
This wasn't so bad then.
Yeah, it
Still
wasn't
have
bad.
to find a way into the lighthouse.
It wasn't terrible.
So there's still time
Enjoyed
to
the little
regret
walk.
not taking the free ride to the top.
I didn't want to limit my options.
It was, no, it was a stupid idea to even consider it. Do not trust Control. Although I do trust him in the sense of when he speaks, you know what he's doing, but
What's this?
don't trust him
An
completely.
emergency escape ladder. You could work out the override to bring it down, or see if there's another way up.
So I can bring down the ladder by doing something here.
Of course. You've proven to be clever enough.
The path keeps going. We could see if there's another way in.
So what's it going to be, Adie? Something that challenges your mind? Or something that challenges my respect for you?
The numeric override that lowers the ladder is 50 and can be represented in binary. I can give you the sequence.
I happen to know a bit about ancient computer languages. Turning each switch adds a different fixed value, starting with 1 on the far right and increasing by exponents of 2 as we move from right to left. So I just start mucking around until I get the
1,
perfect.
2,
But you needn't muck
1.
around. I could just tell you the sequence.
Yeah, well, maybe I want to
8,
muck around.
Very well. But I'm here
16,
if you require my assistance.
32. If I did you, and then...
You remember the number you are trying to reach is 50.
Shut up! I need that one. Maybe it's that one. And then that one. Fuck yes.
Got it.
You're so smart, Addy.
Compared to what?
I kind of wanted to. Just bring more
Why wouldn't
talking.
you let me help you with the override?
It's only natural to want to do things yourself.
It seems inefficient to make calculations that have already been completed and freely offered.
It's satisfying to do the work sometimes.
Yeah. No, you can see a path there. So by the looks of things, it probably would have just been like a free ride to like a door or something like that.
The door to the station airlock is unlocked and can be manually opened.
That's convenient.
Are we tapping?
For
No, we're not.
once. There. Who needs control?
Nice and
You
clean.
took a
mhm.
foolish risk, Adie. But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes,
The
always
beacon.
with the beacon.
Oh.
Will I need my helmet?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Adie. You're good to go.
Take it off. Yeah.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Ooh.
Pretty basic accommodations.
Yeah. That's an understatement. Very basic.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Ooh.
This looks like it was left for someone to find.
Me to find, obviously.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only pray people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the inner circle wanted Grace shut down.
Yeah, I was expecting them wanting to Grace shut down. The mystery deepens.
Another canister.
This one might be a bit interesting. Blacked out room.
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her. I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark. Yet, such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Everett was trying to save Grace.
That was not my hypothesis. Someone's bed's missing. I said I am intrigued. I've got more questions now.
This door certainly looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
I wasn't even thinking that, to be honest with you.
Looks like someone's being selected from a group.
A human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Okay.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
This side. Well, this one's different. There's no...
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
But there's no keeper this time.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace.
Oh, is that the keeper?
This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper.
Bed.
This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop again. And this would be the pilgrims coming to Grace. So, if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door.
The one without the
As
bed.
we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
Ah, but does Adie qualify based on the three tenets?
I would say Adie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
I
But I'm
definitely
not
will.
willing.
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Yeah.
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new keeper.
That's idiotic.
I'm new keeper.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Adie.
Yeah, congrats.
My God. This is really it. This must be where all the wishes end up.
That is beautiful. That is absolutely... Sorry about that. Absolutely beautiful.
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears
Sorry.
wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with
Okay.
your altered comm device.
Yay. Good old hack.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own. It's the
Everett?
same one as always. I wish it'd come
Yep,
back
it's
to us.
Everett.
I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there?
If that works, I will gladly shut myself down.
Do it, Adie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
Oh yeah, push more.
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
That's a lot less than I was expecting. Okay, so we're gonna go with... Actually, let me just go back up here quickly. I have a feeling that thing might be...
Where are you going, Adie?
Just looking around.
Yeah.
Decent-sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Wow.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years. Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you looking for secret passageways?
Maybe.
I would think the mechanism for transporting wishes to Grace would be housed somewhere on Everett's workstation.
That does make sense.
Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed. And I think we can assume Everett was not using it to send wishes to Grace.
You sure? Let me... I want me to look. Nothing else? It's kind of a cool bed, to be honest with you. That would be very cozy, though. Oh, hello.
Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons. Huh. It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
You are seriously going to indulge in a theremin session?
If it was good enough for Everett, it's good enough for me. Just settling into the new job.
Wee woo, wee woo. I can only do this. That's kind of cool. Can't do anything with it though. That's all I could do was basically play those exact same notes. That looks promising there, but let's just go with the lever.
Ah.
Promising. Oh. Oh.
One of the blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. I don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
Yep.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
Yep.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there.
Yeah, oh yes, the only way you got up, yes.
Sense.
The space above is the domain of Grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire.
Oh.
On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back
Yeah, but
to
Grace
this
isn't
place.
here.
I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
No. Grace isn't here. There's
Well,
no point.
I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
Yeah, but how do I do that?
There's no way to raise this container from inside.
Hmm.
This is not allowed, Adie.
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all
There we
times,
go.
Adie.
Oh. Oh.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh,
Oh.
a million.
And they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
Christ.
I feel like these are meant to be moving.
Oh, yeah.
That does appear to be the design.
But I'm not wanting them to move right now.
All these wish canisters are connected to us somehow. I think they are us.
The wishes are grouped
Us?
together
What?
to provide the subroutines that make up empathy,
Oh.
logic, and control systems.
It would make sense, wouldn't it, that grace would be made from the hopes and dreams of humanity?
There's a bunch of things there.
I do not detect any sign of Everett here.
No dead body?
There are no human remains within the confines of this room.
Yeah.
Aw, man.
Sorry, pal.
How did he get his bed
And
up
if
here?
there's no body here, where the heck would he have gone? Everett was living here.
Yeah, how did he get his
The
bed up
oxygen
here?
tanks at his bedside would suggest so.
Restoring grace must have meant a great deal to him.
Everett was building something.
Fixing.
So what's all this?
It appears Everett has built something into Grace's central processor.
Do you know what it does?
You would have to turn it on before we begin to understand how it works.
Do I prime these?
Yes, but it appears that parts of this machine must be activated in a particular order. You'll need to go to the primer that is currently online. You'll have to prime the machine first. You'll need to find the active primer. You'll have to prime the machine first.
This must be the primer.
It is.
Prime. Oh, it's the 3 is.
Whoa. What's it doing?
Obviously, Everett is circumventing the engineering of Grace's system interconnectivity. High voltage is being directed at the centers of Grace's primary systems.
In English?
This first terminal is directed at empathy processing, and the machine is designed to paralyze each system long enough to force it back into Grace's intended configuration.
There are still 2 other coils to prime.
So it's like knocking us out, then throwing us in a pot where we're melted back together into Grace?
Huh. That is a shockingly fitting analogy.
Okay, let's send them back.
What happened?
One of the empathy relays is not aligned. Something must have happened to it over the years.
Okay.
Yeah, but how do I align them? That's the
Look
question.
for the misaligned energy beam.
Well, that one. That one?
Look for the beam that is not aimed at the central platform.
Do you think it will hurt to be turned into Grace?
Not at all, pal. You'll return to what you were before Adie arrived. After that, we'll become Grace.
Oh.
What if I don't like being Grace?
It will be different, but who's to say you won't like it?
What am I supposed to do here? Can you cut the power?
The machine sequence has been initiated. I don't believe we can shut it down without damaging it.
Yes, so what do I
The
do?
voltage would be enough to kill you.
Yes, what do I do?
Oh! I might be able to block the power for a few seconds to allow you to get across the beam.
What do you think, Mom?
I
Few
know
seconds.
how far you've come and what this means to you, and I really don't see any other way.
I'll give you enough time to get there, Adie.
You're not gonna talk me out of this, Mom?
I think you already know what you're going to do. I think I need to stay out of your way.
Okay.
Yeah, Mom.
I'm ready when you are.
Do it. Here I go. How you doing, pal?
So far, so good.
It's gonna do the wobble. Yeah.
Oh, keep moving, Adie. This is getting hard.
You have to hold on, pal.
There we go. Yay.
You did it, pal. I'm super proud of you.
Come on.
I did, didn't I?
Yes, well done.
Is it safe to touch?
Very likely.
Likely we'll have to do, I guess.
You should be able to direct it toward the conducting rod attached to the room's central column.
That one.
That's it.
You should now be able to lock in empathy by closing the switch on Everett's machine.
Go all the way back through.
It was
Okay.
really cool doing things with you. Even if some of it was a little boring.
Hey, I had to be a bit safe.
Maybe next
some of them.
time, we'll get to do more of the really fun stuff.
You mean dangerous stuff? Perhaps there is something you can learn from Addie's caution.
I guess. But then, you'll always wonder what you might have missed out on.
There is
That's
nothing
why I
wrong
did
with
the other
now living
way.
A long, comfortable life.
Do we really have to become Grace?
It's the way we were designed, pal. There's nothing to be afraid of.
So this will lock in and paralyze empathy?
It will, leaving control, logic, and myself to you going forward.
It's unclear what we will be once Grace is formed, but I'm forever grateful that you have survived to see her.
Me too.
Say hi to Grace for me.
I will, pal.
You
Bye,
really are the
Mum.
best,
Bye,
Adie.
pal. It was fun.
Well, that's finally over. We'll be able to hear ourselves think now.
You will need to prime the next sequence, Adie.
So this one.
You'll have to prime it, Adie.
You should not expect any emotional send-off from me.
Still not a fan of empathy?
A fan? No. But I have to admit, you made a compelling case for their use. The fact that you continually resisted the most direct route to your goal would appear to defy logic.
Not
But the
really.
distractions presented by these emotional configurations yielded some new understandings.
Are you okay with becoming Grace?
It is how we were designed. I would have to be okay with it.
Yeah, but is that how you feel? There we go. Yeah.
What this
Another one
time?
locked again.
One of the logic relays will not power on. You will need to make your way out to the relay.
Which one is it?
The one producing a small electrical fire. Everett was quite the electrician.
Oh, that
One
one.
thing I do not understand, Adie, is why come all this way without any intention of returning home or surviving on this station for more than 8 hours?
I told this to Mom. There was nothing for me to return to.
Ah, but that does little to explain why you came here.
That's true. Oh wait, no, wasn't it because of the AI thing?
What's wrong with it?
The relay's dip switch has reset. It will need to be configured to its hardware ID 113.
113. Okay, 113.
This again. This looks complex.
The sequence is on,
That's a six.
on, off, 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 on.
Wait, what was it? It said something about on. There we go.
That's it.
You can go lock in logic now.
So why do you think I'm here?
If you will allow me to simulate empathy for a moment. I think you are here because you wanted to be part of something bigger than your life on Earth offered you.
Do you think I found that?
Yes.
So far, you've only succeeded in finding things you left behind. Your mum, your pal, your conscience. I now understand that only Grace has the potential to provide you with anything beyond that.
Well, thanks for helping me
That's a
get this
lot
far.
further than I
Well,
realized.
it is, indeed, what we are here for.
Well, this is it.
Just one more step. I hope my assistance has been adequate.
It has. Thank you, Jack.
Farewell, Adie. And for the record, I do hope your 600 million mile, 300-day journey won't be for naught.
Perhaps it's already been worth it.
I mean, yeah, suppose so.
Just you and
There's
me,
logic.
Control. Still sulking, I see.
I bear witness to the completion of your betrayal.
Ah, he speaks.
I offered you an easy path to the restoration of order in the solar system, and you chose this path instead.
I chose my own path.
You must stop this foolishness, Adie.
Why is he trying to make me stop, though? That's sort of my thing.
You must not do this, Adie.
Yeah, like, what is this guy's deal? Oh, this one automatically did. Yay, I don't have to do it.
Sorry, Adie. I cannot let you do this.
What are you doing?
It's become clear that the restoration of grace in this manner is entirely unnatural. You must not proceed.
Stop it, Control. You're going to break something.
I'm saving you from Everett's corrupting influence.
He was just trying to bring Grace back.
I thought you were here to help humankind.
I am.
You are insured. No!
Grace?
Yes, Adie.
You're really bright.
Ah, yes. It's been a while since I've entertained guests.
Do you remember Everett?
I do. He was a wonderful keeper, though I should say I do not keep favorites.
I have a few questions.
You wish to know where I'd gone?
Yes.
I'd like to know that, yes.
Let me show you, Adie. At the center of this room is the spire's main antenna. If you hold on, I can take you the rest of the way. I was programmed with one purpose, to serve the best interests of humankind. There was much conflict and division in the solar system, and I was designed to listen and learn. All were welcome to teach me, and I am the sum of those teachings.
The wishes.
I am the sum of human need.
How are you able to lead us?
I could see all desire, all the potential conflict, all points of compromise throughout the solar system. I sent instructions for all manner of human endeavor through sermons delivered by keepers throughout the ages. And from the smallest ripples of wisdom that was sent from this spire, returned a perpetual wave of good fortune that moved humanity onto a more orderly path.
Wow. Look at that.
Holy
So,
shit.
what happened? It sounds like things were perfect.
Ah, yes. Perfect. It was the wishes that led me to think hard about the notion of perfect. Without conflict and struggle, people were losing their desire. They had nothing to overcome, to strive for.
You can see
You
that.
shut yourself down.
I believed I was standing in your way.
Oh.
So you will be leaving again.
These beacons are meant to call humanity back to me. But whether or not they should is not my choice to make.
Who chooses that?
Me.
You, Adie, are the first keeper to grace this spire in the past 1,000 years. Do you recall that yellow bloom you chose in my garden? It stood
Yes.
alongside so many others just like it. I'm not sure it suits you after all. An insatiable curiosity drives you to explore. You took the time to listen to the voices of so many who traveled here.
I did, that is true.
You used mind over ladder. And you play the theremin wonderfully.
Yeah,
You
take it up, yeah.
are precisely what I'd hoped humans could become again. For a millennium, people from all corners of the solar system had come here to tell me their desires. So, I put it to you, Adie. Do you wish for me to return?
Yes. Oh, that was it. Oh. That was surprising. I thought I was actually going to choose. Oh, it was... Well, yeah, honestly, I very much enjoyed the game. Very much so. It was a little hidden gem, actually. And I do wish... Well, not anything I regret or anything. Because all the times have been like... There was only really 2 option paths, realistically, weren't there? Oh no, there was a lot of option paths. There was just options to not turn Grace on now. One there. But yeah, I actually very much enjoyed it. Yeah, very much so. But this is it. I was not expecting it to be over this soon, to be honest with you. But that's fine with me. I said I was definitely expecting about an hour-ish. Probably close to 2 hours, actually, to be honest with you. Wait, what?
Small excursion, she said. Follow a couple leads and then back to the books. I know I should be more assertive. It's for her safety, too. Not that she ever thinks about my safety. All the signs were there at the Wagner site. Let me bake in the Mercury sun for 2 days. Doesn't seem so bad now. She could have at least shut the door behind her.
That was funny. That was sick. Alright. I said, honestly, very hidden gem. Absolutely love it. Absolutely loved it. The narrative, everything. I don't really think I have any unanswered... I mean, technically, I have sort of one real question. Where are the bodies? That's my actual question. Like, where are the bodies? Other than that, that's really it. But yeah, thank you all for watching. If you ended up enjoying, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. Be very much appreciated. It's always helpful. But yeah, I'll see you all, well, next time. Bye.